and you don't want to make mistakes with that group for sure. But there is a section specifically on types of retirement plans. I refer to it often. I refer people to it often because it's just strictly this is what they are and how they work. Not go run out and open an account and throw
Right.
your money out there. Because that's what we need. We want facts. We want good, solid information we can make decisions around, informed decisions.
Yes. I love
And that's
that.
important for financial security. That's what it comes down to.
Yes, definitely. And you don't know what you don't know. I mean, it goes
Right.
without saying, but you might not even know that an IRA could have maybe some tax benefits for you. Hence why it's
Yes.
on the IRS website. You know, so
Yes.
yeah, just getting educated there is huge. Even knowing what an IRA is, and that you could sort of build in some way a 401k, even if you're not a part of a company that's paying into it. Maybe you could
Hmm.
over on the side here do your own thing if
Yeah.
you get educated. So
Yes.
getting educated
There are a lot of
is huge.
there are so many things, and that's where some of the intimidation comes in. So I tell women just kind of take it slow and try to understand one thing at a time. And I think that's a benefit women investors have over our male counterparts is we are patient. We're willing to ask for help when we need it, when we feel safe doing so. So we really try to make a safe environment for women to be able to do that. Not like my car experience with the guy intimidating me already over the phone. So I definitely know I will not go to their place to have my work done. I just know I'm not walking in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That's too funny. Yeah, I think definitely trying not to tackle everything at once. You
yes.
know, that patience is going to be helpful to say, okay, if I have to think about what is a 401k and what's in my 401k and call up this advisor over here and look up the
Hmm.
IRS website, it's like maybe it feels overwhelming, but one
Hmm.
step at a time. And who knows, maybe you might enjoy it at some point as long as you do it at your own pace. Learning about all this stuff, I think it could be really kind of give you that confidence there, which
Yeah,
is really
yeah.
cool.
Here's another example. I just thought of this. I've answered this question a couple of times from women is when we have the conversation about, do you know what are you buying in your IRA, your 401k, your 403b? And I've had several times people say to me, well, I haven't gotten my statement yet, or I usually get my statement a couple of times a year. I have to wait until I see my statement. And I'm going, no, you can set up login credentials right now. You should know how to log in and access this stuff right now, today. Um, you don't have to wait for them to mail something to you. We work very hard for what we have.
Yeah.
Everybody I know works very hard for what they have. And when we make these contributions into these plans, that's your hard earned money. You are the customer. You don't need to sit back and wait for them to mail a statement to you. You find out what is going on. What are you doing with my money? And I think when we start to think about it like that, we we realize, what, I can't have a little bit more say in some of this when we feel confident in what to ask. So what we want to do here is help women feel more confident about what should I be asking.
Yeah, that's definitely a big one. Just knowing where to get started is
Mhm.
huge. So get educated. Check out some of these resources that Marsha's just given you, and there's even retirement calculators. I know that the OT Academy website has a lot of that as well.
Mhm.
But just an important thing is just to take that first step. We're talking about your future, so get informed and listen to Marsha.
Absolutely.
Listen to Marsha. She knows what she's
Yeah.
talking about. Well, one last thing, if I can ask you, what would you say to our witty listeners? We've got women in trading and investing, and what would your words be if you could say something to them? What would you say?
Wow. I would say that Whether you're actively trading or you're passively investing, or maybe neither one right now, we're all being affected by what's going on in the financial markets in some way, somehow. So education in this area is very, very important. Um, we're seeing changes in our economy right now. We saw major health issues, this previous year, of course,
Mm.
and that's affected everything. I don't know about you, but I'm paying more for gas right now to put in my car.
Yep.
Some of our things we shop for, they're going up in price. So we're being influenced by global supply and demand with everything. That's also affecting our retirement plans. It's That's why it's so critically important. There's opportunity out there and there's risk out there. And the only way to start figuring out how do I address this is just really understand first and foremost, what do I have and what's going on with it. Um, so seeking education is important. Seeking unbiased education is even more important,
Mm.
so that you can make good decisions for yourself, because it's influencing everybody. No matter what you think about, this whole trading thing, you're being affected by it in one way or the other.
Oh, definitely. It affects our everyday lives. I mean, your money in the bank, you're
Absolutely.
long the dollar. We talked about that on a previous
Absolutely.
episode with Nikki Seitz.
Yep.
If your money's in the bank, you're long the dollar and you didn't even know that you were long the dollar. So now that's in the
Absolutely.
US. I mean, if you're in
Yeah.
if you're abroad, you're long the euro or the New Zealand dollar or whatever. So getting educated. Well, thank you
Yep.
so much for being with us, Marcia. It has
You're
been
very
a
welcome.
treat, and we'll look to having you on in the future as well.
All right, that would be awesome.
Thank you. Well, that's it for this witty conversation. I hope you are inspired to get educated and to learn more about what's in your future, what's in your retirement plan, what is a retirement plan. Now you've got some good resources for yourself. So get educated, and we'll see you in the future on another witty conversation.